Hold on a second. I'll be right back. I forgot something. Hold on. I'll be back, Jack. Lickety splat. I'll be back, Jack. Lickety squat. Hello, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning. How is everybody this morning? Ah! Lost my wig. My weave is falling. Shit. Stay weave. Alright. Hey there. Hi there. Ho there. What's up? It is the morning of the Wednesday, the 26th of July. What is it? I don't know. Oh, y'all, I was doing fine, and then all of a sudden, I'm not. How does that happen? How does that happen? How do we start off feeling good, spicy, and lovely, and then all of a sudden, boom, blink of an eye, we're like, changed moods. Is that menopause? Y'all, help me. Is that menopause? I think it is. I don't like it. I was good. I was happy. I was happy. 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 And then all of a sudden something changed. Quicker than a motherfucking fly shitting on my food. I said it. I don't know. All right, y'all. It's up to you to get me back where I was before. What is that? Hormones? Fuck. Fuck them hormones. That's how we're starting the day already. Tip of the day. Tip. There's the tip, y'all. It's in my bucket with my wig, my howdy sign from Texas, and my tip. Tip of the day. Oh, you had fun? That's good. Oh, fun, like fun? Like that, Joe? Anyhow. Tip of the day. Other subtitles? Oh. Tip of the day. Fuck the hormones. Fuck them. Somebody was saying that she had fun with her husband. I was trying to fit. Is this fun or like fun? I don't know which one. So let me know, Joe. Let me know, Joe. And if it was this fun, was it not good? I don't know. Good morning, Jacelyn. Jacqueline? Which one? Because y'all stressing me out with sometimes the way you, you know, you spell things. I mean, you think it's one way, and then you're like, oh no, it's like genie. You know, genie in a bottle, not Jenny. Fuck. Oh, mean bird. Girl, I saw you commenting yesterday on my YouTube channel, mean girl. That name suits you, sis. It sure does. Mean girl, I have a tip of the day for you. Let me tell you. Tip of the day. Be kind. It's free. Turn your frown and your anger upside down. And see, look. You know what I do with women like you? Squish them like a motherfucking bug. You know, like the spider on the floor that you see crawling past you and it's rearing its ugly head and its tentacles out. That's what I do. Mean girl. Mean bird. Excuse me. Shit. Y'all, mean bird, you can keep talking away on my channel. Thank you for the views. Thank you for the attention. And you're welcome. There you have it. Tip of the day. Trolls. Just so you know. Just so you know. Trolls out there, we love you. Creators love you as much as we hate you. We love you because you help us in the algorithm. You help us in all your negativity. So come on, keep it going, mean bird. I'm going to keep you there. Yeah. And I did take my meds this morning. So there you have it. Dan knows I'm not okay. I got boogers. Um, she but I saw Miss Little Mean Bird on there yesterday. She was having fun. She was slashing me left and right. Slashing. She was trying to slash. But what happens to me? What happens to strong women? I'm gonna tell you something. Strong women it doesn't penetrate us, it just bounces right off. You know what was that? Um, what was that saying when we were little? Fly paper, ooey gooey goo. Fly paper, it always sticks to you. The meat people, no, that wasn't it. But I don't know where that came from. Something about, bad words and they bounce off of you because I'm that strong in myself. I'm that strong in myself. Y'all, all you trolls out there have given me the self-confidence and the confidence and everything else in between to learn how to deal with people like you. So I appreciate all the love, hate, love, whatever you want to call it. Yes, sticks and stones may break my bones, but names will never hurt me. There was something else to that. I don't really remember. Oh, Stacy, air day, girl. Air day. Oh yes, that's it, Patricia. I'm rubber, you are glue. You are glue. It bounces off me and sticks to you. Yes! Oh, I gotta be careful with my back. Yes, that's it, Patricia. Hi, Bobby. Shit. That's it. But why did I say fly paper, ooey gooey goo? Wait, anybody sing that? Yes. Say it again, Patricia. Shit, I already forgot it. Hi, fat boy. I really hate saying fat boy. It really makes me feel insecure when I say that. It's kind of like those songs, We were talking about this the other day. This is a great topic. Okay. So, Satan has a hold of me. I sure as hell hope so. Satan's a great time, simple herb. Satan has a hold of me and I love it. I go down with Satan. Satan and I boogie all night long and we have fun. So if that's what it is, y'all need Satan in your life. Simple herb. Y'all need Satan because if this is what it means to have a good time, come on, Satan. Keep penetrating me. Is that okay? Shit. Anyhow. So I hate the word fat, right? It really, really, really makes me uncomfortable. So we have a friend on, hi Paulette. So we have and it's so sad, simple herb. You need to try some simple herb. What's not sad? Because if you look at me and say Satan has a hold of me, I think I'm a hoot. I think I'm fun. I think I like Satan if that's what, and that's what you think. Satan's my best friend. I'd rather be with me with Satan than with you, who is just stick in the mud. Stick in the mud. Do you not know how to have a good time? Apparently not. Not how you made it? Good job. I think me. I love Satan. I love Satan. I'd rather be friends with Satan if he makes me fun. Anywho. Okay. So here's the thing. So I hate the word fat. I don't like it. It makes me uncomfortable. And so speaking of uncomfortableness, like, how do you guys feel? We had this debate on my Zoom the other day, right? And who sings along to the rap songs? Anybody like the rap? There's certain words in those songs. Do you suffer from depression? I do. You remind me of years ago. But I try to calm down a bit. Missing you. Lord have mercy. No, I don't have depression. Nope. Do not. So, here's the thing. When you sing along to the rap, if you are a rapper, well, like the rap, like I do. I love me some Drake, right? I love me some E40. You get my drift. There are certain words in there, right? There are certain words in there is not acceptable or not acceptable to say out in the general public, right? Sometimes Navajo, I think I am a rapper. Did you get that? Navajo. Whose hoe are you? Anyhow. So typically when I sing those songs, I have eliminated saying some of the words that are considered inappropriate in modern day society, right? I don't even know how that's on us. So here's the question to you. Lately, I have been busting them out. Lately, I'm singing them to the top of my lungs, and I'm saying them with pride, and yeah. So then I'm like, oh, shit. Anybody hear me? Is that okay? So that's the question I have for you. Is it okay? Is it okay to say the words in this lyrics? Do we get beat up for that shit? Like, what if I'm singing a song and it has like the N-word in it, it has the P-word in it, it has all the vulgarities in it, and if I'm just singing the lyric out in public, am I going to be jumped? I don't know. So, you know, there's all this stuff about, you know, the hard R, soft R, hey, whatever shit. They're in the songs. Why am I going to get beat up at 49 years old for saying what is in the song? I agreed that way. I agreed. So, rewind. I used to bleep them out, right? I used to bleep out the word. Certain words I wouldn't say because it made me feel uncomfortable, right? It made me feel uncomfortable. And lately, I have been just singing, you know? Like, I got a tune in my head, I'm singing it, I'm saying the words and all of it, and Dan's like, what are you doing, you know? I came out the other day, and I was singing it on Zoom, I forgot I wasn't muted, and then I was like, shit, you know, that's so inappropriate, I am so sorry. Like, I had a lyric in my head. My kids were like, what? Ma! I said, what? What did I do wrong? She said, why are you singing it? I said, well, what did I say? So I don't even realize it anymore, right? So, anywho, I just wanted to see what y'all thought about that. And here's my thought, right? My thought is as follows. If we are going to get in trouble for singing whatever's written in those lyrics, why write them? Why is it okay? Very tough for me. My kids got on at it, and I said, sometimes I don't even know, right, that I'm doing it. I just am. It's such an iffy situation. So I just want to get opinions from a greater, you know, group. It is called artistic expression. But what do we do with songs? We learn them. We sing them. But yet we get angered when we are singing lyrics. Wrong bond. Nobody should be offended. I agree, especially, but they are. People are offended when we say and sing those lyrics. With that mindset, I hope you do not end up with any brands that are biracial. Why? That's a stupid comment. Why? Why would you say something so idiotic? To me, that's stupid. To me, that's stupid that you would say something so ridiculous. What the hell would that have me and to do with me having a biracial grandkid? What the hell? No, I'm not going to pick another song because I like the music. I like the music. I don't think that's prejudice. What is prejudice? What? Me singing a song? Yeah, well then you wouldn't listen to the music, right? If you get offended by that. So, yeah, and Christina, that's where I have the problem, right? With that, because it's in lyrics. Statistically, who's listening? We're all equal, you know? People can twist your words all the time, and that's what I hate. You ever run the roads? Nope, Darren. Never been a... Yeah. Okay, so you know. All right, got it. It's good to know. I like to put these foods for thoughts out there because I think it's interesting. People are getting too offended. And right, Claudia, I 100% agree. Because my thought process is, why was I so worried, right, about saying lyrics that are in songs? Because I was afraid. Because I didn't want people to twist my words. Now, I think, as I've aged, I just try to keep it within my realm, right? I'm not trying to sing that shit in public, but around my house, whatever, you know, it is. But I'm just saying, because sometimes I don't realize I'm saying it, you know. Hello, Hecka. So, I was just wondering what y'all thought about that. And just general, because it's a thing. I love, you know, there was a couple of instances at my son's high school where there was a kid with his earbuds in, right? And he was singing along to the lyrics, obviously a little vocally, and he got beat the shit out of him. Beat the shit out of him because he was singing this song. He was singing lyrics that were written and produced by writers, musicians, etc. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. And I don't think the artists or the producers would want that, right? Anyhow. No, he shouldn't have got his ass whooped. Don't produce the music if you don't want it to be sung. So, if you believe that, you do not belong on my channel. Can somebody take care of that person? I just think it's just something, one of those, you know, things that I believe is just a touchy subject, and I have just been thinking about that a lot, right? I have just been thinking about that a lot with some of the things that have been brought up in my inner circle. Now, I have a friend, a really good friend, who is black, and I asked her years ago, I said, how do you feel? You know, because if we're in a song, if we're in a car singing together, you know, are you going to turn around and like, bitch, what are you doing? And she laughed at me. And she's like, girl, no, I'm not that sensitive. But there are sensitive people out there. Thank you, Les. He was doing that on purpose. He was pissing me off. But there are people out there. And my intention is mostly you that should know, is that my intent is never to offend anybody. And whenever I'm in a conundrum, I always say, hey girl, what's up? Like, how do you feel, right? And she's like, well, how I feel is different than a lot of people feel. But for me, if we're singing together, carrying a tune and laughing, you know, I'm not gonna, it doesn't bother me. But if we're chatting, you know, and you use it in a sentence or whatever, she's all, now that would be different. But for song choices, she's like, I don't care, you know, I don't care. So anyhow, we have been talking about that lately, and I thought, you know, it's a good topic to bring up. Very controversial. However, I just wanted to see what you guys thought. Anyway, so let's carry on. Yeah, and you know, like I said, I just noticed that I typically have been singing along, and I like look around, like, you know, did anybody hear me, right? Which is stupid. I'm in my own car, but I was belting out a song the other day in my house, and yeah, my son was like, bruh. I said, what? He said, what did you just say? I said, what did I say? Because I was in, right? I was in my vibe. Oh, God. I think so too, 216. I think so too, because I'm like, to the people that I think get offended, I'm thinking to myself, well, then don't put it in the lyrics if you don't want certain people to sing it. Like, holy shit. Anyhow. When do I turn 25? Shoot, Christopher. You can stay. The scene from The White Chicks, I don't remember. My back, I went to my personal trainer yesterday. She did my cupping, and it was amazing how much relief I got. So hurting, right? But it's going to take some time. So, just slow and steady is what I'm doing, right? Slow and steady. Hi, man. Thank you. So, not very many people want to talk about it, so let's move on. Next subject. It's Wednesday. It's hump day. Hi, Bruce. Are you humping? Did you hump? And are there plans to hump? Just a question. Yeah, that one. And I just, like I said, I'm always tiptoeing around. Hi, Elaine. Because I just don't. Hello, humpers. I just don't want to offend people, but what is the right thing? I guess there's no easy answers, right? No easy answers. Hi, sleeps. Yeah, I wouldn't say I'm a runner. I'm a jogger, right? Runner in me evokes like marathon shit. I don't do that. I just jog. Me too, Cloudy. I really am. And I think that's why in my head I'm more comfortable with myself. And I've been singing the lyrics. Sometimes certain lyrics hit, right? You feel it. You're in the feels of the chorus, or, you know, and yes, sometimes it's very powerful, and the words aren't something we should use out in public, but they're in the MFN song. But they're in the song. I am originally from the South. So again, I see both sides. However, I just wanted to see what you all think about the consensus. So, anywho, why would you want to sing WAP? I sing WAP. What else? Kitty Cat? I sing that song. Yeah, I think so too, Fatboy. Good morning. Who sings WAP? I do. Shit, I blast that shit in my car and I sing it loud and proud. But if I'm singing that song in public, I might get strange looks, but I'm not going to get my ass whooped, right? There's a difference. I sing WAP. Who doesn't? I'm the only WAP singer in here. I see. Anybody know the, there's some songs, crazy ass songs. My neck, my back, in my crack. Yeah, I sing that song too. Makes me giggle. Me too, Piper. I stay home to avoid confrontation. Hi, James. It's very sensitive times, for sure. Probably it's really hard. You wrote a novel, but kind of got the gist of it. And so yeah. So anyhow, it's just such a tricky thing. And if I'm singing Cupcake, right? My neck, my back, right? I'm not gonna get, again, funny ass looks in public, but I ain't gonna get my ass whooped. People, what do people think? Have you ever heard anybody sing that stuff in public? I would be like, that's my girl, bruh, fist bump. What is boring? I don't know. Heck, you listen to Barry Manilow. I love the Manilow. I really do. Who else? Do you listen to Frankie Valli? Now, a little old for your time. I love, like, Posty, right? I love Post. I love Kid Leroy. I love all the pop and shit. And I love me some down home old school rap. Hello, Elizabeth. Get your ass moving and grooving. Yes, old school rap. E40. Y'all, come on. Who doesn't like a little bit of E40 sliding down the pole? Hi, Christy. Good girl. Get it. Van Morrison. Yeah, I mean, I can listen to some bands sometimes. Love me some Michael Jackson. I love old Michael Jackson, like Jackson 5. Oh, thanks, Denise. I'm tired. I was like, I should listen to Bruce songs. Oh, that's so funny. I used to be that way, Stacey. But now I blast that motherfucking shit. I encourage you to take your dirty music, turn down your windows, and blast it. And at a stoplight, you know, you're banging your head, you're dancing, you make eye contact with the people next to you. I said it. Embrace it. Love it. And sing it loud. I love 80s music. Angela, you should know that. I love 80s and 90s. I do too. Actually, sometimes going to the gym. I don't go to the gym, but oh yeah. Naturally elegant. I don't think I'm elegant, but thank you for the compliment. Yes, the electric slide is about the shimmy shimmy. What the hell? How? What? Sneaky devils, right? I would, Lisa, shit that. I put some E40 down. I put some blast E40. I can't think of all the other shit right now off the top of my head. Shit. Yeah, anyhow, start lyric singing. That's right. That's right, Cardi B. That's it. I got it on here. Megan Stallion. Blast it. Love it. Public Enemy. Old school. Yeah. That's so funny. I'm not a big country music fan. I do too. Especially Fat Boy to me anymore. What? Lawrence Welk? Shut the front door, Hecka. I'm gonna put you in a timeout. No, Dan doesn't like it. Like, he hates when Drake is on. He hates it. He posts, he hates it. Sleepy, that's okay. So, really? Well, Stacey, there are some songs I'm like, ooh, well, shit. What the hell? UB40. Nah, that's G-rated. Come on. She met Cardi B. That's funny. She seems like she would be a hoot. How about Nicki Minaj? Man, she was a nasty person. But I love it. And I love now, at 49, Christine. Oh, easy, Christine. Christine says, those songs you mentioned are offensive to women. So it just shows how you feel about yourself. Christine, wrong. Yes, they are offensive. However, they have great beats. Words mean nothing unless you make them mean something. And it's funny you say that because what is the music out there today? Think about the older songs that you must listen to. Same thing. Same thing, Christine. Same thing. That shit bangs. It does. And obviously, you can't let loose. Because to me, those songs, I don't really half the time listen. Missy Elliott is amazing. Half the time, I don't even listen to the words, right? Occasionally, yeah, really thinks about myself, yes. You know what I told my kids, Christine, I'm going to tell you something. When my daughter, yeah, I believe Shan, right? If you're offended, that's you problem. And when my kid, my oldest kid started listening to rap, right, when she was young, they were saying different things, BJs and P words and shit like that. I, instead of being offended that my daughter enjoyed singing it, I made it a learning lesson. Okay, so, do you know what a BJ is? No? All right. All right. Do you know what a P is? No? All right. All right. So, here's the learning lesson, right? So, Cynthia, yes, I don't listen to the words, meaning I don't always regurgitate the meaning behind the words. I sing them. If I'm saying pussy, I obviously know I'm saying pussy. Anyhow, people are trying to come at me all sour. But, yeah, you don't pay attention to the words. Like, a lot of times people are like, well, do you know what the meaning of that song is? I'm like, no, I know what I'm saying, but I don't really think about the meaning behind it, right? I don't give a shit. I'm singing and I'm booging because it has a beat. I don't give a shit. I'm not touched by it, but the beauty of the words, I'm touched by it because of the beat and the fucking move it makes me have. If there's any song with a hot beat that makes me get up and dance, guess what? I'm jamming to it. If my mom, my kids didn't. Pussycat. So anyhow, I don't really care. Like, I don't make it offensive because it's just words. It's radio. It's meant to provide a beat, a feel, not to actually live it out, as some people do. They still make you move. Like, sometimes that's what Dan says, Ashley, right? These songs are shit. And I said, they are shit, but listen to the beat. Don't you want to get up and boogie? He looks at me weird. Let's boogie. I can get up and pop a beat. You know, Jersey Shore. Fist bump. Let's do it. You feel it? I do. So, oh, Spud, thank you. I believe so. I believe so. Grandpa is better than me. But yet, here you are, Papa Bear. Here you are. Oh, I like 9 Inch Nails. I don't, shit, what does it mean? You let them violate you. You let them desecrate you. Help me! I'm broken from the inside. That song? Yes, I love that song. I don't know what it is either. Shit. How about, what's wrong with people today? Mel, a whole hell of a lot. Favorite song, I know. It's my favorite song. Sometimes Dan's like, did you, have you listened to what the song means? I'm like, fuck no. I love Metallica. Nothing else matters. I sing. I love heavy metal. Well, not all of it, but yes. So I listen based on the beat. If my head stops bobbing like this, you know, Night at the Roxbury, when they're in the, like my wig, you know, it's a good song. I don't give a shit. Are you broken from the inside? What kind of question is that? I'm not broken from the inside. I think, honey, we're all broken from the inside. We're all just in a state of healing. Thanks, Corman. Carmel, shit, sorry. Yes, and I did not know the meaning behind watermelon high until one day, I was in the gym, and we were talking about that. I didn't know watermelon was a euphemism for the vajayjay. Who knew that? I didn't. Beyonce apparently had a song too. Shit. Thank you, Scott. Piper, I can't talk about it on here, but it's about dining at the Y. You know what I mean? Dining at the Y. Watermelon, sweetness, yummy, juicy goodness for the man. Or shit, a woman. I was shocked too. I didn't know that. And I was like, oh, you're welcome, Maureen. You learn something new every day on my channel. You know what, Elaine, that's so funny you said that. One of my Zoomies is like, anybody know Hollywood vampires? No, I don't. American Pie, do I know the story? I know the story. I don't work out in the evenings. Are you Missy Moo? Obviously, you didn't hear my answer. What I said is, we are all broken from the inside. We all have pain. We all have sadness. We all have misery. And we are working to heal it. Well, at least some of us are. Holy moly, guacamole. Shit. Oh, Johnny Depp. Oh, I knew it was something weird like that. Human Wheels. Dan loves John Mellencamp. Good vibe today. Hi, baby. Thank you. Thanks, Christine. Shit. I don't know, you were talking and exercising. That's all. I've been doing, Missy left the building. Missy was, why do people do that? You didn't answer my question. I fucking did. Did you hear me? Are you trying to talk like a preacher? What do we have going on here today? Are you trying to talk like a preacher? Are you not happy today? Well, Clancy, if I'm a preacher, I need to think, let's praise Jesus. Let's look to the heavens and pray for all the people who are coming in on my channel being negative. Because y'all need to find a church. Shit. What is going on? Anywho. Yeah, I guess. Sorry. Fuck. Yeah, go to confession. Y'all need help finding the Lord, Jesus, or whoever you need to find. Because y'all need to work on yourselves. Amen. Hallelujah. As your preacher of today. There's a lot of ales on today, Teresa. Holy moly guacamole. Hallelujah. Can I get a praise Jesus? I don't say that shit. Now the people. Find spirit. Yes. Y'all, let's wave our hands in the air. Let's get rid of all the negative energy trying to come our way, y'all. Start flapping. Start moving. Flap whatever you got. Flap it. You got it? Flap it. Embrace the flap. Down below, up high, in the middle, on side. Get it going. Let's wrap. Get it out. Shit. Y'all. Shit. I mean, a woman cannot come on here and talk to her friends without the trolls coming in. Hard. They came in at the side. Side swipe. Boom. Shit. Oh shit. There's another one. I gotta be prepared for this shit. Heck, the job between you and me as friends is that you go and you say both of our graces when you go to Bible study every day with our margaritas. Shit. That's healing. Here's the thing. I love the trolls. We need the trolls. We really do. They're everywhere. Casually walking by and seeing this, I would be like, what the fuck is wrong with this girl? Woman. Shit. She old. Fuck. What does she got to say now? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we really need the haters, but we gotta, the haters make the world go round. Morning, Tracy. Yes, is this my main workout? Pretty much. I mean, I need troll repellent. Anybody got any? You know where I can buy some. Lord, Jesus, Buddha, Allah, whatever. Who's there? Send me down the inner grace and the outer grace and spiritual help to guide me through the troll-filled day. Thank you. Praise Jesus, Allah, Buddha. Amen. Gandhi. What about Gandhi? Um, oh, Eric, we got another one. This clown trying to get famous off an old man. A clown. I don't think I wear makeup. And I'm already famous on my own accord. Grandpa did help aid in the fame that I have now. But I made that all on my own, Eric. I sell my labia. I sell my labia. My labia have made me famous. So get it right, Eric. Get it right. So sad. Hope you heal soon. Oh, edgy. Hun, bruh, I think you need to heal. My healing is already in process. My healing is already in process. It sounds like you need to find your inner pill. Hope he's on his way or she is. West Virginia mountain mama, take me home. Country, because we love that song. No, that's not why. Because all of Grandpa's followers love him so much. Hi, Johnny. Woo! We're fighting some trolls off today, bruh. We're fighting the trolls. And so that's why. Remember when I saw Kathy's? Yes, the best friends. Yeah, the wife's best friends B. Where's my picture? Hi, Lisa B. Oh, he doesn't know what lady is. It's probably, he doesn't know. He was probably trying to figure out what's a labia. Lola? How about that? He's already gone. I can't help him. Oh, Bethany. We have another Bethany. The shirts are gifts, yes. User, I believe he is very perfect, Caroline. It's all out and about for him. TV's on. The coffee cup's out. Good, Chan. Work out a little. That's how it starts. Shit. I'm not sure it started, but did you stop? And you're looking to restart or just start over? I don't know. Here's the thing. Y'all, Caroline, who are we resurrecting? Who are we going to resurrect? Like one of the pew-pews we just pew-pewed? Yes, you get a discount. Off the pictures? Oh, the V pictures. All right, I'll give you a special. I'll give you a package for the price of one. You're welcome, C. Baker. I love it. All right, Shan, I love it. Oh, Isaac, get the fuck out of here. Hey, quitting. It's okay sometimes to quit, but you gotta learn when to get right back on. What is your diet like? Shit. Mostly. No, not really. But I eat everything. Shake your sadness. That's what I like. Chopping. You know, when you have idiots like that, you know, are you broken inside? Girl, we're all broken, right? We're just trying to figure out and repair ourselves from the past traumas or current traumas of our lives. You look at me trying to have fun and trying to make people laugh. I do eat sugar, Tracy. I drink it too. And everything in moderation, girl. Why is it bad? Why do people look at things like wearing wigs and talking with a southern twang and talking about farts? Bye, Hecka. Stay cool. Hey, we're coming to San Francisco. Maybe we can meet up with you again, some of the TikTok people, in September. I'll keep you posted. Anyhow, people look at that as so negative. Why is it so bad, right? Why is it so bad to have fun, to be stupid, to not act 49, to not act my age sometimes? I hate acting my age. I hate paying bills. I hate changing sprinklers. I hate cleaning the toilets. And I hate taking care of other people other than myself. I hate it. I don't like it every day. I want a break. So why can't my break be being stupid? Why can't my break be having fun? Why can't I be allowed the gratitude and the grace of hanging out with my friends and being silly and giving back to y'all by making you laugh or keeping you motivated or making you realize that we're now in the same motherfucking boat? Life is too fucking short. Why do people look at this as crazy? Oh, she needs meds. Bruh, I'm on meds. I'm on meds. What's next? Oh no, I know, Sherry. But it's just sad in the world that we live, right? We live in where everybody has something to say, right? Y'all, I preach to you because you deal with different things the same way I deal with things, right? You deal with the same shit I deal with. How many people still have trolls on your ass every motherfucking day? Everybody does. Whether it's a family member, whether it's a fucking, a coworker. Lisa, yes, we go crazy together. You have to learn to have fun, to make light. That's how we get through the monotony of life. Everyday life. Y'all, I try to show you ways in which I battle the shit. Because maybe if you can implement that, it'll help you get through your day. We're not perfect, right? Well, I falter and I fail, and sometimes I'm in a fetal position on my bed because I have had enough. But in the wrong majority of the time, I get up and I keep trucking. I keep trucking, and that's what I'm trying to tell you. Keep fucking trucking. Make fun of your situation. Sing a memory care song, Lisa. Sing a memory care song. Make up the song. It helps sometimes in the mother effing moment of having to have the 5,002 time you are saying the same thing. Memory care. I make shit up all the time. You guys see? I use my words. And he can't hear. And if they do, what they do, they won't remember. I do things to get by. I do things. I make fun. I try to laugh with him. I try to joke with him like we used to. And sometimes he giggles, and that makes me laugh. Right? I sing songs to my pets. I make them up. I do that too. I sing songs about the day. You gotta do what you gotta do to get through the day. So if I can inspire any of you, and that Dan's like, I don't know if you should tell people. Hi, Charlie. How's the gym? Dan's like, I don't know if I would talk about the memory care or something. Why not? It's a coping mechanism for me. I get judged no matter what, right? I get judged when I'm like, oh, nobody's coming at me today. Oh, well, shit, they are. It is different. I mean, you can't do it with strangers. But when it's your own family, it's different, right? It's different. Oh, shit. Hey, Deborah, sounds like my life. Present day and past. Although I wasn't taking care of an older caregiver. Yes. Yes, I get you, Deborah. I've been there. It is tough. And I was talking to my mom. Shit. Hi, Mom. I wasn't talking to my mom. I was talking to my daughter last night about my mom. And Hannah, my sweet Hannah, she said, Mom, stop talking about death. And remember I told you about how I need to tell my kids what I expect of them when I die, or when I don't want to suffer like my mom did. And I said, I'm going to start telling my kids, right, about how I want Dr. Death to come and put me out of my misery before I suffer because my kids want me around. So I was telling Hannah about that. I was, telling her about an experience with Grandma and visiting me, and then Grandpa, what the hell? You're lucky, Lisa, you're lucky. And she's like, Mom, I just, when I hear your stories, I just don't know how you did it. Like, if I lost you at this point in my life, she goes, I couldn't function. You are my person. How did you do it? And I said, girl, it was not easy. It's not easy. But I had you guys, Steve. I had you guys because I was alone. I had you guys to keep moving. I had you guys to keep me up and to keep me focused. If it wasn't for you, I have no idea where I would be today. And we had talked a long time yesterday. I said, Hannah, she's like, I don't like talking about your death because it makes me stressed out and you make me think, about your morbidity. And I said, Hannah, I will die one day. I will die one day. When I was your age, I wasn't prepared for the death of a mother, let alone at 53. So I'm going to be talking about it. I'm going to be expressing it, and I'm going to be making sure you guys embrace it just in case something happens to me. Me too, that boy. Me too. Oh, Betty. Me too. And I say that. Yeah, my mom died at 53. And at 22, that wasn't even a thought in my world. That wasn't even a scope of my reality. I never thought my mom was going to die at 53. And that's my point for my kids. Shit can happen. We don't know. You have to be prepared. I have to start talking about the things that are important for me, for your future, for my impending morbidity. We don't know. Oh, Carrie, I'm so sorry. We need to talk about it because it's life. Yeah, Tammy, I was like 31. No, I know, and I think it's so important to, bring up the conversation. I wish my mom and I had these talks, just in case, because maybe not that you're ever prepared for it, but at least maybe I would have done things different, or I would have asked more questions, or I would have done things differently, right? Hannah's like, I can't. She's like, I've already had like 3 times talking about it. I'm like, that's okay. That's okay. But I need to prepare you about it because I don't know how much time I have left, on this earth. I don't. I want to be here if I'm fortunate enough to be 91 like Grandpa. But I don't know if that's my plan or my path. I lived with my head in the sand as well at 22 because you don't think about those things. You don't think about those things. You don't want to think about those things. But I'm going to bring it up and I'm going to keep talking about it until my time has come. Because I want a clear understanding of what my expectations are and what I expect them to do. Maureen, I love it. And I want, you've been clinically dead many times. I have been dead inside. Felt it. During moments. I'm not trying to joke, but what do? I joke through the difficult times. So I apologize. Remember, I'm never trying to offend anybody. I know, Sam, right? Nothing ever prepares you for death, especially of a family member, anything. So I told her, I said, Hannah, we're going to start talking more openly about it. And we are going to face the truth. And if you have questions, and if you feel like you need to ask me things and learn, now's the time to do it, right? Ugh, that boy. Bye, Kristen. Ugh, yeah, okay, it's horrible. Oh, Elaine. No. And Elaine, we don't think about our kids leaving us. It's the worst possible thought in my mind. I mean, I bury my head in my sand, because I can't imagine thinking about my kids leaving me, right? Yeah, no, I told her, Elaine, I'm so sorry, my heart breaks. You can die from a broken heart. Yes, Hannah's a psychologist. And she's me. I mean, she's literally my mini-me. She thinks like me, she feels like me, she is me, like through and through. Jennifer is more like a combination of me and Dan. And of course, the horrible parts of her are her dad. Steve! Not really. Anyhow. And Andrew is, God knows who he is. God knows who Andrew is. I don't know, I'm still trying to figure out. I think Andrew's my mom. I do. Yes, they need to be ready that way, and I believe, thank you, power to us for embracing the future, Yeah, okay. I mean, I'm glad my kids have each other. I am very glad. Like, I feel strong. Tara, that's okay. Why? Why wouldn't you tell me? Look, girl, I don't judge. That's not your responsibility. Sometimes our kids do things we can't control. Girl, I get it. Don't be ashamed. That's a tough order, Vicky, is to end their life early, but that's why I'm telling them. Tara, I can't even imagine. It's a whole end of the spectrum, right? And I don't even know what he did. And if you want to share it, you can let me know. If not, you just text it to me, and we can talk about it. Yes, and that's why I'm telling my kids, like, if I have cancer, like my mom, I don't want to live to die, like, miserably. You guys end my life. End it. Take 24, 48 hours, spend time with me, laugh with me, have fun with me, and then let me go. And let me go. Let me go. And then get your asses, I will each allot you money. You get your asses to the casino, you drink, you get fucked up, you lose money, and you celebrate me. Because that's what I want. That's my dying wish. And Hannah's like, oh my God, I don't think I could do it. I said, bitch, you better. If you love me, you will do it. I love that, Needle. I love that. Okay, it's hard. I know. I know, Vicky. And you know what? I have decided it's never easy to make that decision. That's why I'm making it for my kids. That's why I'm saying, this is what I want. Hannah's like, well, just write it down. I said, no. I'm telling it to you so you all know. And you all know how I feel, because that's important to me. Oh, Sandra, thank you. Tara, to get back to you, that's a whole nother spectrum, right, of life. Death of a child, jail for fucking up. It happens. Sometimes life lessons, sometimes the people they hang around are the worst detriment to themselves. I always play Ice Cube and get messed up. It's over and not. Me too, messed up. It's almost, I can imagine how different emotions come with that, right? With trouble and kids, whether it be addicts, right? Drugs, alcohol, and everything bad that comes along with it. Shit happens, and sometimes, that's why I always said, y'all, you are who you hang out with. You are who you hang out with. So make better choices. Make better choices with who your friends are. Me too, Shan. And I said that. I told my kids, I said, if I get dementia, and if I'm a peaceful dementia, old lady, take care of me. As long as your husband's willing, right? Because the kids are like, I said, just put me in a home. Make sure it's good. Visit me often to make sure nobody's sexually abusing me or beating me up or mistreating me. Like, nah. Or make sure I'm not like the convalescent hoe, you know? I'm not hopping from bed to bed getting gonorrhea. Shit. Because that could happen too. But Tara, there's nothing you did, right? And I know as parents, we blame ourselves. What could I have done better? What could I have changed to make him better or her better? Girl, that wasn't your path. That wasn't your journey. You did what you could do, right? You did the best you could. It was his journey, his choices. It's hard to think that way. But in the end, you have to see that. You have to see. It's like me blaming my son, blaming me for my son's illness. What did I do wrong? Bye, Roland. Have a great day. Hump away. And I still put blame on myself, right? Because I'm thinking, what did I do to give him kidney disease? Did I do something to cause it? Is it genetic? I still feel responsible. You did nothing wrong. Unless you led him into that life. Unless you walked him down that path. Then it's your fault. He chose that on his own. For his weaknesses, his insecurities, and such. Now, it's hard seeing that. It's hard because he's miserable. But again, he made those choices. It's hard. Us mama bears, nothing is easy. Nothing is easy for us. But you have to just know his choices. Oh, bye, Deborah. Hang in there, girl. Girl, I get it. I've been there. Still there. But I don't have small babies. So anyhow, Tara hugs, you're in the right place. Deborah, you're in the right place. If anything, I can give you lots of insight, girl. He's 33, girl. Remember, we're really technically responsible for our kids until they're 18, right? At 18, we don't owe them anything, right? We've done the best we could. We've provided them with education, and if they're fortunate enough to have parents to pay for the college and everything else, then great. But I don't owe my kids anything. It's a choice that I'm making. It's a choice that I'm choosing to support you. Yes, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. That is for damn sure. The only thing we can do ourselves is set good examples. Love our kids, right? Try to lead with the best intentions. Try to teach them about life. Try to make them keep their eyes open. But that's all we can do. That's all we can do. The rest is up to them. The rest is up to them. Shan, that's funny. Hannah almost said the same thing to me last night. Hannah's like, you can't die. I was like, girl, girl, I'm gonna die. No. She said, you're not dying unless I'm dying. Oh, Lord, girl. I try. You know, you brought us here, and we all leave together, bitch. Cancer is hideous. It's horrible. Hi, Glenn. How are you? But Tara, this is the community we build, right? For you and everybody else. Dealing with shit. Hey, Larry. Happy Hump Wednesday. Hump Away today. Well, Hannah told me I was her ride to die. I think we've all been touched by cancer, but within ourselves or by other people. Yes, Carla, right. Every day we're dying. Every day wake up, we're one step closer. But holy moly, guacamole, how did I get to be 49? Where the hell did that shit come from? I still look in the mirror and I'm still shocked. Sometimes I'm like, fuck, these my kids? I have a 24-year-old? A 22-year-old? What? Huh? Shit. What the? Huh? Look, I forgot to set my shit again. What? Do I have kids? I have a husband? I'm married? Did I birth my own kids? Shit. Is this my house? I do believe y'all need to take care of your shit. Write it down. I do. Time goes so fast. Like Grandpa says, time marches on. Fuck, it does. Mind blowing, Stacey. Sometimes I look at my daughter, right? And I'm like, who's your mama? Who's your mama? I know who your daddy is. That makes more sense. But who's your mama? YOLO. Well, shit, fat boy. And we need to start living YOLO. Fuck. Except, like, don't shoot heroin or anything like that. That's not the YOLO I want to do. But YOLO is like the things that, you know, the good stuff. Not the bad stuff. I'm 49 and no kids. Oh. Well, there could be good and bad with that. I couldn't imagine not having kids, but to each his own. Right. 40 years, Rosemary. WTF. How do you How do you how do you deal with anxiety? I'm gonna tell you something, right? Oh, hunt for truth. Vote red too? No. You don't have to vote red. I mean, who's to say voting red is the answer to all solutions? No. However you want. That's how you vote. You vote with research. You vote with opinions of your own. You don't listen to others. You figure it out yourself. That's how you vote. You vote for who you believe in. You vote. Voting has nothing to do with life choices. Voting has nothing to do with the rearing of your children. Voting has nothing to do with keeping your fucking eyes open and being a kind MFing person. Shit. And vote red too. That's the salvation. Vote red. Vote blue. What the fuck? I don't like red or blue. Where do I go in between? I want to vote purple. I like pink. Shit. Well, where's pink? Everybody. Y'all. Shit. Why does everything have to come back to politics? There's so much more to life than the fucking red and the blue. Fuck. Ugh. Anyway. Oh, anxiety. Okay, let's get back to anxiety. Sorry, that was a trigger. Trigger. So, anywho, anxiety. Because I had anxiety, right, at such a young age, and nobody was there to help me through it, nobody was there to guide me, I figured it out myself. So now that I have a daughter that is going through the same thing, love it, I say the same thing. I want to clear out everything. I want to start fresh, and I want to be on the board of the incoming delegates, president, and everything else. I want to be part of that swearing in process. I do. I think I'm, yes, Colin, me for president. Anxiety. So now that my daughter has these things, right, the way I learned to deal with anxiety, I'm not looking because I'll get squirrel again, is meet my anxiety head on. So confronting those things that I'm anxious about. And the more and more comfortable I would get with that, those anxieties for that particular thing got better. Got better. They did. So that's, oh no, Bobby. Shit. Everybody give Bobby love. Her husband's getting an amputation. Hi, Mark. No, I've never behaved. I don't believe in behaving. As somebody said, am I infected with Satan? I said, yes. That means I have a good time. Satan's my best friend. He's my homie, and he's inside of me. So I believe confrontation is not confrontation. Confronting the issues are the most important. So I was actually telling my daughter yesterday that anxiety is nothing to be afraid of. Right, Jane? I believe that the minute you embrace your anxiety, realize that you ain't dying, realizing what it is, you start getting the control. You start getting the power, right? And once you can control it, if you can, this is it. I beat my anxiety for the most part. And when I was younger. I found out coping mechanisms that maybe aren't so healthy today, like OCD, cleaning, and shit like that. But it helped me cope during that time. Now, when menopause starts rearing its ugly head, that becomes different, right? And it just depends on how you can cope. For me, it was harder to cope at this phase in my life than it was 48 and under. So now I take medication to help with my anxiety, which works great. Bye, Ina. Have a great hump day. And so that's what I tell people, right? I just say, do the best you can, confront it, find those things that help take your mind off of it. Realize that it's not going to get you. Realize that you are in control. Realize that you have the power, and that starts helping. So I preach that to my daughter. Now, whether or not she can believe it, right? I think as she gets older, she will be able to embrace it. Oh, Tara, thank you. I love my people in here too. I think this community we are building for one another is huge. That's what I want. I'm just gonna call you you. I use Lexapro, and that's the whole thing. I like did one and done, right? A lot of people have to, um, a lot of people have to find what works for them. But just because that didn't work doesn't mean there's not others out there um, that won't. I am not depressed, um, but I'm anxious. Um, and with the pandemic, my son's illness, and menopause, it took me over the edge. I just was like, I can't live. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die if I continue to walk around with this chest tightness. I'm gonna die because you get to where you feel suffocated, right? You can't breathe. And I was tired of living like that. And I believe it was the menopause that put me over the edge. Yeah, so um, I think it's horrible. It can be really horrible. No, and I don't, and that's why I talk about it more, because I think it's so important to talk about mental illness, because that's what it is. We're all mentally ill in some way, some facet, something. And there's nothing wrong with that, right? People come at me and um, they attack me for, everybody, right? It's not just me, it's everybody. And for being mental, have you taken your pills? But the thing is that they obviously haven't come into contact or admitting that they also have problems, right? They also have mental illness. Everybody does. There's not one person on this earth who doesn't suffer one way or another. And people are ashamed, and they shouldn't be, because we're all in this together. We all have the same problems, just different types, different things. And I believe that all those people like us can build wealth of knowledge of how to deal with things, right? Chalkman, I almost wish I took something during your grieving process. When I look back at myself, my younger self, I don't know how I did it. And now knowing what I know today, right, I wish knowing how much this helped me. Yes, sorry, John, I was stumbling one point words. You said it better. Yes, self-aware and honest to themselves. Honest and to themselves will realize that they too suffer from something. Let's do it, Karen. Let's do it. I'm always down. You know that. Yes. Oh shit. Yeah. Chalkman, 49-year-old me wishes 31-year-old me had something to get through those moments. And if you are suffering, and if your anxiety is debilitating, and you have tried everything in your power, and it doesn't help, maybe that's when you inquire about medication. Exercise, medication, finding things that keep you in a balanced state helps, right? When I'm stressed, when I'm sad, I clean. Put on some music in my ears, and I clean. Oh, Elaine, me too. I'm telling you, the hair loss has been something that has been horrible for me since my last child. Anxiety, finding something you love, right? That's the whole, it is overwhelming. And if it's overwhelming, that's when I think you should ask your doctor. And with medication and trying to do the other things in conjunction, maybe it's still going to suck, right? Those feelings of sadness and just extreme sadness aren't going to go away. But maybe it can hold your hand through it. Maybe it could just get you through enough to function and to be successful in your everyday. It's okay, you're going to cry. 2 years is still fresh for two people. That's hard. Yeah, Karen, and it's okay. It's okay. I fit shit. There's a lot of things out there. COVID is still out there, and it will be out there for the rest of our lives. You're welcome. And that's just my perspective on everything. There are people who say, don't believe in medicine, but if you have tried everything and still can't, like I did, right? I was 48 last year, and I just told Dan, I said, I can't do it anymore. I can't breathe. I feel like there's an elephant on my chest, you know? Am I having a heart attack? And then I realized it was happening every day. And I said, I can't do this. I need help. I need help. I'm dying, slowly sinking. And I can't sink. You know, there are too many people, right, on my platform waiting for me. Yes, and so I believe, like I said, it took me to 48 years to do it. In extreme, like I can't, like I was crying too much, right? I was crying too much. I was in a fetal position too much. I was just having panicky feelings again, and I wasn't having them. Danielle, get fucking help. And the more time I chatted with my friends who are on antidepressants, SSRIs, whatever you want to call them, I got the courage. And I'm a hypochondriac, so I was like, fuck, am I going to get sick taking this pill? What's it going to do to me? Celeste, it happens. It's real. It's real. You know, that anxiety, that feeling of, you know, yeah, you had a heart attack. I think I'm having one, you know. I am so thankful that I'm on the Lexapro. And I will tell you that I am pissed. Did you see the link I tagged you in of the lady looking in the mirror? No, I haven't really been on my social media. Yesterday was a really busy day for me. And when I'm mad at myself. Chocolate, and I bet you will be too, because if you find something that works, you'll be like, shit. It doesn't numb you, but it still makes you aware, but it makes you able to continue to live. That's it. Hi, Fibro. Oh, well, good. Hope everything's better. Danielle, I get that too. It's that anxiety, right? I mean, it's like me coming up to like, when I told you guys I saw that vision of my mom a couple days ago, and I was like, oh my God, that was her at my age. Is that a sign? Shit. Okay. Bad boy. All right. Peace out. Thank you. We'll see you later, maybe. And that's what I have, that impending doom. You know, it's that impending doom. I went on after a man broke in my elbow. Yeah, Jen. I mean, sometimes, yeah. And you have to look for the things. They wouldn't want you living the rest of your life. There's still life for you to live. There's still happiness for you to find. You got to remember, this is part of your journey. And I was just talking about this just yesterday with so many different people I haven't caught up with in a long time. And it's your journey. It's a fucking shitty ass journey that you had to deal with that, right? But for some reason, it's meant to be that way for you, for your purpose, for your learning journey on this earth. I believe I became more spiritual after my mom died, because I needed something to get through those times, right? I needed something to get through. I had babies, right? I had a family, and I had to make sense of how was I going to cope with my number one priority? How was I going to do it? Fuck. And I was robotic. But I think to myself, you know, there is more life for you, right? There's another love out there for you. There is another hope out there for you. I believe it, I see it, and I think it's necessary for you to see it. It's still too soon, but your journey is not done. They say in these books of spiritualness, right, that we're here, we're placed on this earth for a reason. Each one of us is here. Our bodies are our suits, like we're going into the office. And once our learning is done on this world, we're done. That's when we leave, however way. For those of us still living, it's because our learning has not finished. We're still here to keep learning, whether it's being through caregiving or dealing with death or something. Our purpose is already lined out for us. Kind of freaky. And for some reason, that helped me get through it. And I still believe that today, you know? And you could sit there and you can think to yourself, why, right? Is my journey to losing of my kid or my husband at 50, what the fuck? How is that, you know? But this is your journey. This is how you gain your strength. This is how you teach others about loss. This is your purpose. It seems horrible, and it is horrible. But for some reason, this is what you are meant to do and grow from it. Believe it. I believe it. I believe it. You don't have to believe it. I'm just saying that's what got me through. That's what got me through my hardest moments. I thought to myself, I'm here, right? I'm learning this for some reason. Ugh, Jason. Ugh. I'm here for a reason. I'm supposed to experience this heartache and this pain. Why? Why me? I lived in that whole thing. Why me? Why me? And my uncle kept saying, Danielle, read these books. I'm telling you, there's some, there's some meaning behind it. There's something, maybe you'll find peace and maybe you'll find solace in that, right? I did. I found it. It helped me. And I believe that she was here. I believe she was guiding me, and I believe she made me stronger. I believe she made me believe in myself. I believe she gave me that strength, and I did it. I don't remember the book. I knew you were going to ask that. It's been 17 years, and I don't know if I can find it. I will try it, but I don't think so. And my uncle, unfortunately, is not alive to ask anymore either. But he was very spiritual guy, very religious and very spiritual. Once I opened my eyes, and I do that, the older you get, the more wiser you become, and your wisdom you try to pass on, and you learn from these things. I tell you about those times that I look now at 49, I feel sorry for my younger self. I feel sorry at the insecurity she had, the lack of strength she had, the scared kitty cat she was, and for the person who didn't believe in herself, right? I felt sad for her. But today, I knew that young her needed to be had, needed to be there to get to where I was today. The loss of my mom, and at the same time, my dad trying to commit suicide doing that loss. Like, all these things felt like, why me? What the fuck did I do in life, right? Why is God or whoever is up there trying to do this for me? Why? What did I do wrong in my life? I need these people in my life. I cannot survive without these people. What the fuck? I have these young kids. I have a husband that is starting a business and is never home and leaving me with kids, going out doing his own thing. What the fuck am I doing? How the hell am I going to survive? I was robotic. I was barely getting by, but I did it because of my kids. My kids became my purpose. My kids became my reason, and my kids are my life. That's what got me through it. But now, I have realized years ago, I was probably in my 40s when I took that shit and I put it in my pocket and I committed it to my memory and I read it every day. I told myself every day, and I said, you know what, Danielle? Think about those books you read with your uncle. Think about what Sam gave you. Think about those lessons you learned. You are here for a reason. You're a strong ass bitch. It took you 49 years to get here. All right, 48 and a half. But here you are today. And maybe if you didn't have those experiences, you wouldn't be here today helping others. You wouldn't be here today evolving for yourself and becoming a better person for your family and those around you. You would not be here today if you didn't have those lessons. The lessons are here. And sometimes those lessons suck. The rejection sucks, right? Somebody said, how do you deal with rejections? You fucking take it. You take it. You take it, you put it in your pocket, and you own it. You own that rejection. Own that loss, because it's there for a reason. That loss is there for a reason. It's to get you on the track. It's to make you realize life is too fucking short. Life is too short. Get your shit together and live with their memory behind you and help others. There's a reason. I promise you. If I did it, who has lost the kids, what do you say to them? Jason, what can you say? It fucking sucks. And I couldn't imagine. And that's what you say. You say, there is nothing I can take away your pain. There's nothing you can say or do that's all you can do, and I'm going to tell you, is hold them. Sometimes you don't need to say words. Sometimes words aren't necessary. When my mom died, all I did, I just want to be held, and nobody held me. I just wanted to feel strong arms around me because nobody could say anything to make me feel better. Just come up and hug me. Let me know that I have somebody to fall back on. Let me know that I have strength in numbers. Let me know that I have support. Because nobody can take away that pain. Nobody. But you can show up every day. You can show up with a call. You can show up with something until they get through the hard parts. And you just be there. That's it. Right? Yes, squeeze my hand. Give me a pat on the shoulders. Give me a squeeze. Just let me know you know. And that's enough to know. That is enough. And nobody gave me that. Dan didn't know what to do. I mean, he would walk in and see me on the floor, balled up in a fucking, fetal position, crying my eyes out. And he would just walk in and walk out. He didn't know what to do. I just wanted to be held. That's it. And if your kid lost a kid, that's all you can do. Because there's nothing you can do that takes away their pain. But trying to absorb it. Trying to, God, just squeeze them. Sometimes that pressure, that pressure. God, it just feels so good. Right? I tell you guys every day, for those of you who still have your parents, for those of you who still have, not that I know of classic rock, for those of you who have lost a kid, the messages we have to give: hug your fucking parents, hug your fucking kids, because you never know. Kids are different. Kids are different. And why do we lose kids? Why? I agree, Jason, but there's nothing you can do but just hug and be there. Oh, Cynthia, and that's all you can do is hold them, squeeze them. I wanted to be squeezed. Sometimes that pressure just made me feel good, but nobody knew how to do it for me. Nobody knew. I don't know what to say. And I would say, you can't say anything that's going to take away this pain. Nobody can take anything away. All you can say is, I love you. I'm here anytime you need me. And squeeze the fuck out of them. Hug them. Hold their hand. Always show that emotion. That's what it is. It's the absorption. I want somebody to take away some of this anxiety. And sometimes just the mention, the feel of somebody squeezing you when you're anxious. Try it. This is another thing. If you're having anxiety, sometimes I feel, and Dan loves that when he's in an episode, right? A really high anxiety episode, like, really bad. He just wants to be squeezed, like tight. He's like, tighter. I'm like, dude, I can't do it. Try it. Next time, just tell your partner, tell a friend, just be like, can you just hold me and just hold me tight? I'm telling you, it feels like everything's just morphing into the other person. Not everything, but a little bit of it. It feels great, y'all. I promise you that. It does feel great. But don't always worry about the words. Words, for me, were, great. Yeah, I'm so sorry. You know how many times you hear a fucking sorry in a day? I wanted to kill myself. I don't want to hear I'm sorry. I know everybody's sorry. I know everybody's sorry. I don't want to hear, I couldn't hear I'm sorry anymore. I was like, I stopped talking. Silence. I love silence, and Choffman too. She's the same way. No, Walkman. No, we're not programmed to lose people early, but we do. It's life. Janelle, that's different, right? But in the time of loss, I don't want to hear I'm sorry. Stay strong. Yeah, fuck you. And I would just say, yeah, and that's all you can do. Let her just vent, let her cry, let her feel, because that's the only way you cope with those feelings. Just being there, right? Just sitting there in a room, not saying anything. It's uncomfortable, But I didn't want to hear, right, stay strong, you got this. No fucking shit, I got this. I mean, where else am I going to go? You got this. No shit, I got 3 young kids. Who's got them? Me. So of course I got this. Dan didn't either. Maureen. Dan didn't know. Good, Chopman. See? Good. Oh yeah, Janelle. I do tell my husband to say you're sorry, but that's completely different. Bitch, say you're sorry. But when you lose somebody, that's one thing I did not want to hear. Stay strong. Yeah, Fibro. Stay strong. And you have to remember that when we are going through grief, right? How many different phases of grief are there? A lot. Sometimes there's anger. And when you're on an angry wave, yeah, they're in a better place. No. No. Better place is right here with me. Fuck that too. Yeah. They finally, just think about how at peace they are. Maybe, but what about me? That doesn't help me think that. You don't. But, I could write the book on what to say, what not to say, and what to do. Not everybody feels that way. And sometimes I would look at them, right? You would hear, it does. Hearing that is like being in the Twilight Zone. It really feels like it. You have to love yourself first before you can love anybody else sufficiently. I've learned that. You just take one step at a time, Choffman. There are no easy answers. We all deal with death. We all deal with loss in a different way. We all deal with pain. We all deal with sadness differently. I just know what works for me, and so I just share it because I knew what I wanted. I wanted people to tell me to stop saying I'm sorry. I wanted people to stop telling me I couldn't imagine. No shit, you couldn't imagine. It fucking sucks. I just wanted people to be there. Yeah. I just wanted people to be there. I don't need to hear, they're in a better place. I didn't want her struggling either. But I wanted her here. I needed her here. My kids needed her here. God damn it, she wasn't supposed to leave it, Choffin, that's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. I just wanted to be held. And Dan didn't know what to do. There's no magical book on what needs to be done and how you need to do it. No, I know. I know. But, the different phases, little man talks, the different phases of grief are it's like a wave, man. I mean, it's a roller coaster of emotions. It gets better with time. Fuck that shit. It still hurts. Like it was yesterday. It still hurts. That's not easy. Yes, it does. It's a tsunami. And sometimes you're angry. And just understand, if somebody who's lost somebody lashes out at you for saying, I'm sorry, and I did that a couple times, Shoffman, I don't know if you've been on the other end of that, but I've said, I don't want to fucking hear I'm sorry. I can't do it anymore, and I would hang up. I couldn't do it. He died 3 months ago. I'm so sorry. Jan, that's normal. You're going to feel lost. You are going to feel lost. And it's okay to feel that way, because that's part of the emotion. You retreated, that's a normal thing too. Donna, that's fucking crazy. 2 weeks, same time. And my daughter, Jenny, is doing that too. Right, yeah. And it's okay, Chopman, it's okay. And people should understand if you lash out when you're dealing with loss. Because grief is a tricky thing. There would be moments I was laughing, hi Richard, and moments that I would just cry. Or moments that I didn't want to talk. I didn't want people to look at me. And there was moments I was so dark, and there's moments that I was angry. I would throw things, I would kick things. Why me? But I realized at some point, you need to pull up your big girl panties or your big boy panties, and you need to keep focused on what you're doing, because I realized my mama didn't want me. You did, Michael. You did completely. My mama wouldn't want me that way. But I was lost already. I was lost already before she died. I needed help. I needed guidance. And then boom, poof, be gone. What the fuck? The fuck? it's a lot, y'all. It's a lot. There's no easy answers, and everybody is different, and every emotion is real, and everything you feel, everything you're thinking is 100% your shit, and it's okay. It's okay. Chaffman. And I was going to ask if you had kids. You need to get your shit together for your kids. Exactly. That is your purpose now. And through that, you will become stronger, I promise you. I was like 31. So I was 31 when my mom died. Andrew was like 16 months old. And then my dad shot himself 2 months before my mom died. And he lived 2 more years after that. So I was 31 and 32. Yeah. Jason, I was 2, right? Like my mom died a miserable death of cancer. And I was happy she was gone. But selfishly, I was mad, right? Because I felt like I was robbed. And that's normal, right? That's normal. I agree. Because your life, your experience, Michael, with death was so different. Just having a mortuary or whatever the hell you want to call it, seeing dead people all the time. I see dead people. I can imagine. And fuck, shit, I was happy. I was happy when she wasn't suffering anymore. And now I wish I would have, killed her sooner. That sounds horrible, but I really wish I would put her out of her misery. I know she hated being there. I know she didn't want us, but why did we keep her around? Why did we not, help her a little bit more with the extra morphine or something to keep her, to just ease her struggles? Now I look at it differently. I don't want to live like that. I don't want to die suffering. I don't want to die suffering. And now I'm mad that I didn't help my mama out sooner, because I know if I could have done it and had the power to do it, I know she would have thanked me more today. She was ready a lot longer than we allowed her, but we kept her around for what? For what? She wasn't getting better. So that's why I'm telling my kids. If I am terminal, I don't want to not be able to talk to you. I do not want to be able to laugh with you. The minute I can't conversate, the minute I don't communicate, the minute I cannot connect with you, let me go. Let me go. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. Anyhow, we got so serious. But that's life sometimes, Oh, shit, Maureen. And I know, I feel so responsible that I kept her longer than I should have. Why? Did I think she was going to live? No. But maybe in the dark recesses we thought so. And so, I didn't know. I didn't know. The hell, now I know. And now I'm imparting that knowledge on my kids. Let me die. Kill me. Give me, overdose me on morphine. Something that's just going to slow everything down in a state of struggle and let me go. Or now, Dr. Death. If I can get a Dr. Death, fucking hook me up with a cocktail and put me out of my misery. I lost my job after 10 years of service. They threw me out the door. Any advice to get over this? Got to get over it. Look at it as a learning experience. What can you learn from that experience? What did you do? Why did they do what they did? And take it, and obviously look at your reflection in the mirror and ask yourself those questions. See if you did anything wrong. See if you could have prevented it. And if you think you can, then change that for the next. Don't let it get to you. Take your moment and get over it, because that's the only way. It's a learning experience for something. There was something that we have to learn from in that. Anyhow, yeah, I do too that. One door opens, another one. And then there's reasons why, There is reasons why. You could have been the problem, and they got tired of your shit, but you just didn't recognize it. Or maybe they were just bad employers and don't respect their employees. There's so many different ways, but you have to be able to look at it from a very logical standpoint. You got to be able to see you as well as them and compare and contrast. Yeah, me too, Jimmy. Me too, especially the fur babies. Oh, bye. Have fun, Lee. Yeah, I see you drinking too. Enjoy. Um, anyhow, yeah, were you happy there? You know, is there something you would rather be doing? Those are so many questions to ask. Rejection isn't a bad thing, y'all. Rejection is not a bad thing. People have to stop looking at rejection as something that is horrible. It sucks. It sure does. But it's necessary in life. It is. I truly believe that. I think rejection is necessary for the fight. Oh, thanks, Jason. Thank you so much. Anyhow, states. All right, I gotta go. I gotta check in Grandpa. I know he's been up. My Zoomies have said that he's up roaming. I think he's probably eaten by now and gotten himself situated, but I do have to check in because Dan's at work. Michael, that was horrible. Why do we keep them? I don't want to live for 2 years and not have any notice or have any ability to enjoy my family. Ed enjoys his family, Ed enjoys his family. That's one thing that's, maybe dementia isn't that bad, right? Choffman, I love you. Hang in there, girl. Come on, let's do it. We can do it. We can get it, and we can learn from it and be stronger. I believe in you. Y'all, thank you. Fibro, you can watch my live. Remember, it's recorded on YouTube. Girl, when you have the time, watch it. Y'all, it's Wednesday. Hump if you need to. By yourself, with a partner. Just make sure that when you hump, you have permission to hump. We don't want any violations, right? We don't want the police coming or any bad things happening. You also need to remember you are worthy. You are important. You matter. Fuck, you're doing a great job. And you're wonderfully handsome or beautiful. Believe it, say it. And Choffman, you are strong. Life sucks and gives us bump in the road sometimes, but guess what, girl? You got this. I believe you do. Yeah, no, please don't be humping random people. It's against the law. But y'all, and be kind. Shit, life is too short. YOLO. Not with heroin or anything like this, but YOLO. Find something. Find your purpose. It's there. Choffman, your purpose is here. Your purpose is here on this earth. Your husband, your kid wants you here. Your other kids need you. You got it. I promise. Y'all, I love you. Hang tough. Hang tough. Life is crazy. Look at it as a learning experience. We all can learn and grow strong and be better for ourselves, our family, and the world around us. I believe it. We're on tonight. Right? We're on tonight, Wednesday. So I'll see you then. I'm going to get some shit done. I'm going to kind of float in the pool a little bit for my back. Peace out, Sabs. Don't forget to hump. And be kind to yourself. Be kind to yourself. Oh, Rochelle, hang in there, girl. Love ya. You can always watch it on YouTube. It's recorded. I say goodbye. Rock on. Love yourselves. Peace, happiness, and love. That's all you need.